So I keep taking approval so that I know that I'm going in the right direction. But let's say they weren't happy, even like once I finish it, I do try to take that criticism by asking them more questions and understanding what is it that I can change it for them. Like, how did I not see the vision that they had, and how did it not match? So I think don't be saddened by criticism is what I would say. Like initially, that's what I used to feel like. Oh my god, oh I'm such a loser. I don't understand all of that. But that's not true. That's not how they see you. They trust you, and that's why they hired you to make something for them. Just because the vision didn't match, that doesn't mean that you're a failure. Just take it, like change the direction, find the right questions to ask, and then you both, the client and you both, will be on the same page, and then you'll feel better about yourself as well. I think that,
because like we have learned the software life cycle, right? So after development, you have to approach the client and then take the permission and then do it, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's the same.
So we can like relate so well.
There's always perks of being a computer science engineer. You can find a way to implement it in any career field that you're in.
Yeah, that's nice.
So as Nita said, I'm Sangeeta. I'm actually a computer science engineer. I graduated and I worked as a software engineer for a couple of years before I made this transition of becoming a full-time artist and an entrepreneur. My journey as an artist I wasn't always an artist. Like I wasn't drawing when I was a kid. Like I hear most of the stories of artists, like they've been drawing all their life, but that's not the same with me. I am a mandala artist, and I draw baby elephants for a living.
Okay, that's very cute, and I'm surprised that you are a computer science engineer, and even a computer science engineer, we do everything. We do engineering and do everything other than that in the life.
Exactly.
What makes you do that?
I think I'll start from the time when I was this was the time when I was in the US. I did my master's in the US, and then I was working there, and I used to live alone. I had my own apartment. I used to live by myself, and I found myself to sometimes feel lonely, feel depressed because lots of reasons. And I was just randomly scrolling through YouTube, and I saw this super cute baby elephant video chasing birds. And I thought, oh my God, like that brought such a huge smile to my face. And I thought, I wish there was like a baby elephant, like a therapy elephant out there who I can just go to whenever I felt low. And then I thought maybe I can create one. And that's when I created this therapy baby elephant known as Ganpatao. And I thought that he would be wise, even though he's a baby elephant, he would be wise and talking about all adult stuff, like about life and how to live it and traumas and all of that. So it also became a way for me to channel my, struggles with mental health, depression. And I think it resonated with a lot of people as well. And when I got engaged, I brought Gajalakshmi as well, like Ganpata's girlfriend, Gajalakshmi. So, like, sort of my husband is Gajalakshmi here. So, yeah, that's how Gajalakshmi came into picture. And then I used both of them to talk about, like, mainly about mental health and things that I care about, like sustainable living or bullying and all of that. And
how is your husband, like, how he motivates? Because for every artist, I can see, like, the partner or the parents, maybe for us it might be parents and friends, or maybe for you it might be the life partner, how their support like matters.
I think it was a huge deal to get their support, right? My parents as well as my husband in this case. I had like all the support I needed when I took this huge decision of wanting to shift my career to an entirely new field which I had not been into ever. It's incredible how much when you get the support you need, you can actually like have the confidence to do whatever you want, right? And take that like confidently take that direction. So I would say like it matters a lot. Thankfully, I'm lucky. I know it's not the case with everyone. I'm privileged to be able to start something new at such a later age. Like I think I was 27 when I like said bye to computer science and shifted to being a full-time illustrator and an entrepreneur. So yeah, I think I wouldn't have been able to do it without their support for sure. Yeah.
And then like I want to know your early part of your life, like how you were as a kid, and you did your computer science. You were in the US, and you worked in the company. And were you able to like shift that thing to complete this thing? It requires a lot of like willpower, I can say, or you have to think a lot. Because for me, even to change a job, it is like very confusing. I can't even think about what will happen next, what I have to do, and all these confusions will be there. So what is your take on that? Like how you deal with it?
Okay, so I'll be honest. Like, so when I was growing up, we moved a lot of cities because of my dad's profession. We used to move cities and schools and houses every 3 years. So I'm very comfortable with change because it happened so often to me when I was a child. So even when I had to make this shift, like there was something internally telling me that I would be able to do it. I would be good at it. I know that I'm passionate about it. I know I'm passionate about art. I'm passionate about starting my own business. And I always wanted to be my own boss. So I thought, okay, I can do it. And that's why I think it wasn't, of course, there was a lot of planning before I made the shift. It wasn't like an overnight decision. I talked to my parents, I talked to my husband. And yeah, but it wasn't hard for me to dive into the change that was coming.
Yeah, so that is one good thing. And I'm very curious because this character is very little bit shown in your Instagram grid, and that exactly looks like you. And and it is Geeta. Geeta, I think, yeah, the lady who is.
Is it Meena?
Meena, sorry. Meena.
Yeah, that's okay.
Like, you look exactly like her when you are wearing sari.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
I always thought, like, in the first time when I saw your grid, the Insta grid, I saw it like she made her own illustration. It's so cute. Like when you style, you have a style, okay? And the audience for watching her right now, I think like you don't know her real like the hairstyle and all, because she's always with the bun and the specs and the sari.
Yes.
So I find it very cute. And what about that character? Is it like which came out of like nowhere, or you had yourself in the mind and you created her? Because you have mentioned her in a lot of your interviews, and I think you take a great inspiration from her, Alicia, and we would like to talk about her. Okay, I see that casual expression.
Yes, I love her, and I've been a fan since so many years. It's the cute stories that she tells in such simple ways, and her products, of course. Like I think most of the artists who turn entrepreneurs look up to her and her products, because I definitely do. And I think I remember that when I just started, I started drawing mandalas, and I also wanted to doodle here and there and make little stories about me and my husband as well. And I'd look at her stories and will I ever be able to make such cute illustrations ever? Oh my god. And I had a chance to meet her also in 2020 February. She launched her first book, Dearest George, and she was there, and I have a picture with her as well. So yeah, it was, oh my gosh, it was amazing to meet her. And I gave her a few of my products as well, and she said they were so cute. So yeah, that is a moment that I'll cherish forever.
How did you felt like being on Netra's talk show? And I really had a great time. And to all the audience who are listening to this, I'll put our Instagram link in the description box. You can check it out. You can shop to all her products. They're so cute. And I'm bringing one very soon. And
Yay.
that's it. Sangeeta, how did you felt being on this show?
I'm so happy. It was such a nice evening, nice Sunday evening to talk to you. You're such a sweetheart though. Like I'd have to say, you're so patient with me, even though I didn't like I wasn't able to. I kept changing the timings and all of that. You're so sweet about it, and like talking to you was such great fun actually. Yeah.
Thank you for being on Netra's Talk Show, and we all are really happy to have you. And I wish you all the best for your upcoming projects and for your whole
Thank you.
brand. And I wish you all the success.